మాట్లాడాలి.
Hello, ma'am. Hi. My name is Fima. I am from Usha College, Kerala. I am pursuing my Masters in Social Work. Currently, I am doing my summer internship at the Devi Foundation. First of all, I would like to thanks for your side to spend time with us. I would like to one question for you. You have for post graduation in different field, MBA, MSc Mathematics, etc. Why you choose this field? What was the major insight that you had?
Actually, I will. Shall I start? Okay, all of you ready? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I worked as a professor in Andhra University. I was working for B.Ed students in mathematics methodology. My research was also in mathematics only. It was the best doctorate in maybe in 2000 around. I was 29 years then, so it was my best doctorate. So then actually what happened is my brother had a daughter. My daughter and his daughter same age. And she was diagnosed to be mentally challenged, maybe at age of 4 or 5. Because of the delayed milestones and all, we frequently went to the doctors, pediatricians and all. They couldn't identify. Maybe or they are not confident of telling us that your child will not be normal and all. They used to bluff us like, okay, she will be normal, it is a bit of slow learning and all. But by the age of 5 or something, we could identify that there is nothing that we can do for them, because we took her to many hospitals, a psychiatrist. Preferably we used to go give some syrups, that to health syrups like that, boosting her strength and all. With that strength, she used to boost her physical strength and she used to beat us, not this thing. Then we were all, because at that time we don't know what is mental retardation also. In our days, when I'm speaking in 90s, we don't know what is mental retardation also. We didn't see much people around us who are, because we came from a village actually. They are also not there. So we thought, then we thought that actually at that age, we thought that mental retardation is not by birth and all. It will come after some time, maybe like now mental illness. We used to confuse, okay, why this small girl got this thing? It will come only when they are big and when they get married or some troubles, financial troubles or trouble with the family or something, only they will get mad kada. We don't know the difference between the mad and mental retardation also. So we used to think in that way. Then we visited almost all the mentally challenged institutes in India, including one at Shimla, Darjeeling, Chennai, everything. Then we came to know that okay, this is the problem and all. We researched ourselves. Then there's no Google, nothing and all. We used to search for papers and all, but there also there's no much literature available for them. So meanwhile, I completed my MSc Psychology also with specialization in learning disabilities. So I thought learning disability, mental retardation, both are same or what. Then also like you, I was not that much matured, and so we thought in that way. So later on, I got an opportunity to work in UNDP, United Nations. I went as a consultant for 5 countries. In 2004 actually, I was working as a professor in Andhra University. Then I went as a country consultant for UNDP. Then I discussed with those education people that okay, this type of child is there, what type of institutions you are having and what type of services you are providing for them and all. I went there. Then there is no cameras and all also to record the phone and all. I used to write down a notes, okay, this type of rehabilitation service, these are the speech therapies, these are the OTT, something like that. I noted down all those things, came back in 2005, and we started the same because we don't know that we will get funds from the government also. We don't know how to register also. We started the institute only with our baby, and this sort of babies 2 and 3. There is no pension scheme, there is no these things for them, no. In those days they were more stigmatized rather. the parents used to keep the children in the home itself. They used to lock, and they used to feel bad that okay, she had a daughter like that, or he has a son like that. But they were not exposed also. Then we went to some children with the doctor's help, pediatrician help and all. Okay, can you name other kids who are like this also in our place? We started in Anagha actually. It is a village rather. With the help of the doctors and other helpers, we used to go home by home surveys and all. We brought 5 students out and we can do something. So we started a school with our own funds because all our siblings, mostly my brothers, sisters and all are IITians. We thought okay, we'll contribute each 5,000 and we'll put ahead and we start the school and all. We started it. Then mostly we used to do home surveys only. Home surveys for family counseling of these and all. At almost in 2010, I resigned from my service. So I want to dedicate completely to this field. Meanwhile, I have done my special education course in Dr. Hari Prasad Institute, Hyderabad also. I sent my classmates and my staff actually. They were all my siblings only. Not only siblings, my cousins, like my sisters, sons and all. I sent all of them for the training in Dr. Hari Prasad. We 5 of them were trained then. We trained the assistant teachers also. Slowly in 6 years, the strength came to 125. And even more also. So that's and I feel okay, this is my cup of tea. I left mathematics, I left everything and I completely came to this field. And then I wrote materials for Rehabilitation Council of India and all, IGNO materials and all also I wrote for special education. I used to write something, I used to contribute something. That is what my journey of special education started. So this is how. Any doubts? Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, clear? Yeah, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I am Bibin. I am coming from Alisha College.
And I met your Dr. Sumitra madam also in one seminar, one program for 1 month. We both were in same training at Varanasi. In 2011, we both went for early intervention training. Then I and Sumitra were training mates for a month. Then we used to touch, we used to share our experiences, what she is doing, what we are doing and all. So by chance, our children also chose the same way. My daughter is pursuing her PhD in University College London. So she went there. So automatically my kids who were born in those days, they were also trained in this field. We were all shifted kids to this field. Then?
I have a question for you.
Okay. Yeah.
What are the supporting program and training programs for you provided for parents and siblings?
So parents actually, first basically we have to counsel them. That is very needed one, isn't it? Because every day they used to go for depression. Okay, why other all children are normal? Why only I should have this one? Isn't it? It is a human tendency to compare with others, no? Definitely they will compare with their sisters, brothers and all. Daily counselings especially they need to motivate themselves for life and all. Isn't it? That also we should do in the school, like you are not alone. This type of problems are almost there for so many people. You are like you only, and even worse than you also somehow. And some are doing miracles that we can show to others, like Sumitra's example. We show so many people who has developed their kids and all. Like it is a sort of motivation trainings we are giving. Family support it is. And second one is we are giving the therapy trainings to the parents rather to the kids. Okay. For example, we have to do the physiotherapy. We ask the parents to come with them and we are training the parents to do the physiotherapy in the presence of our physiotherapist. Okay, it is a sort of group therapy counseling and group therapy training session like. So that if because first reason is the child feels more comfortable with the mother than the therapist, isn't it? Then the muscles will be relaxed. If the same thing is done by their mother, he will be relaxed. Even our mother hits us also, we feel comfortable. people only. But if the therapist touches him, he will be he will be freezed, isn't it? So what we do is we train the mothers how to do the therapy. Number one is the child will be flexible, the child becomes more comfortable and all. Second one, if the child, the mother by some instance she couldn't bring to the school, she can do it at her home also. She can do wherever she is doing. She may go to her mother's place or some other place. Therapy will not be missed, isn't it? We train them. Okay, you do these things at home and all. That is the second thing. And the third one is this mother will do for another child. Another mother will do for this child, so that a sort of cohesion between all of them will be developed. Okay, a sort of okay, this I have done. They develop association with each other. They become more friends. They empathize each other. They become friends and all, sharing and all. That sort of therapy trainings. It's a sort of group one that we are doing. And the third one, the vocation trainings. What we are doing is, we are grouping the mothers and the kids. Like we have a 16 group, 8 mothers and 8 kids. Okay, with one instructor. All the 16 will do. Because they are their children only, their mothers are supporting them like that. We have a papad making unit. What all the child can do, if the child can do only 1%, let all the 15 people support him, that making him feel that okay, I am also contributing to this one. One may do 10%, one may do 3%, one may do 5%, one may do like that. The calculation part, the skill part, the risk part, we are giving to the mothers. And the most comfortable thing like packing or mixing the dough and all, we are giving to the kids. So the thing is, the 16 group is a group of the things which they are doing together, and all the money what they got will be divided into 8 parts, and that is given to the kids only. So the mothers feel very comfortable. We are putting in the bank accounts of the child only. So it is a sort of group vocation trainings, or rather providing placements for the kids as well as the mothers. The mothers, if they go out for work anywhere, they can't leave the kids at home and go. If they leave, if they also come to the workplace and the study place for both mother and son is same, it will be more helpful. And another one we are giving, if the mother is not interested to work in our center, she wanted to do in her own, like a tailoring unit you want to do, or a bakery. We train some kids and send them to bakeries. One mother and son, they are doing in our HSBC branch. We give the branches also, like what all the biscuits and cakes they need, only those mother and son, they are together are doing. We are arranging some loans for them and all. All need not work with SREYA kada. So what we feel is, we train them, we give them an opportunity to self-develop by themselves as well as to develop their kids. And another things like how to maintain psychosexual aspects, especially they needed training when the child becomes an adolescent. That we are doing. For the girl child different, for the boy child different, we are giving different techniques of these psychosexual managements, sleep management, behavior management techniques and all. We used to conduct meetings very frequently. Almost monthly 3 to 4 sessions will be there. For 3 to 4 days we keep for the trainings. If any child, if any mother, and we have a WhatsApp group like this, Zoom meets also we conduct, and some WhatsApp individually also I will counsel and all. These are the things which we can do. These are the things which we are doing. You can suggest more also if we can adopt. With our limited this thing, because we were stuck up 20 years back, so maybe advanced techniques are there. You can suggest us, we will share. Definitely we will implement. We will try to implement. And clear? Yeah. Anything needed?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It was clear answer.
Okay.
Thank you for the answer.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Myself Anagha from Kerala.
Okay.
My question is, how did the mentally challenged people are considered as neglected group?
Yeah. Actually, is it that's the final one? Yeah. The thing is, you compare with all the people, all the disabilities. Now we can't use that one. All the Divyangans you see, for example, the blind you see, they know everything. they know their rights, they know their responsibilities, they know what they get and all. You see so many blind people, they fight for their rights also outside. If the mother gives nothing, then he can tell what is his problem and all. Even any handicap, any deaf and dumb also, they can fight for their right. Even the physically challenged also, sometimes they have more voice than us also. We can see because of the soft corner that remaining people they have on the remaining people. Like in our exams also we see. 1 minute. Like in exams also we say, if a child, one blind boy, with the help of a scribe he is writing the exam, but we observe that the scribe is only writing, he is not telling. The blind boy is not telling. He hired a scribe who is a doctorate, and that guy itself is writing. Then we objected in the university level that the scribe himself. Then he created a lot of scene in the university that these people are not allowing the blind. We were denied of our rights and all. The blind were neglected and all. They used to play the trump card of blind then and this thing, isn't it? So here, more than you, their intelligence works more sharp than you. Sorry to say in this way, they can fight for their rights. Even in the home also they can fight for their rights. Playing the trump card sometimes not all. I am telling not all also, some. But whereas this case, especially the mentally challenged, they don't know what they are losing, what they are having, and what is their right and all, isn't it? And from the villages, we have seen a lot of parents neglecting. If the mother is having 2 children, one is a special child with mentally this thing, and the second one is normal. We have seen the mothers who used to cook potato fry and all eggs for the boy who is normal, and used to put the stale food for the, because he doesn't know the food is stale also. And even the girl child also, if the girl comes to puberty, we have seen so many mothers crying, and they came running and asking, we want to do surgeries, removing uterus and all, because this thing. Then we used to say, why removing uterus? It will create a lot of problem for the girl in future because of the hormonal neglect and all. They used to say that no, she will be misused by somebody else here and there in your school or in our home or something. So if she becomes a pregnant, it will be a problem and all. Then I say, then you can go for family planning surgery. If that is the thing, you can go for family planning surgery. Why to remove the uterus? Isn't it? It will create. Only problem with the mother is she can't manage the periods and all. That's why she is going for uterus removal, not for this thing. Isn't it? That deep cause. Actually, I used to thought in that way and think in that way, but later I identified that this is not the issue. They are not ready to take the girl's responsibility of management of menstrual cycles and all. So they are better. They are taking them to cheap doctors and they are requesting them. They are giving some money. They are removing. Almost 80% of our children are not having uterus. When we ask for them in the hostel and all, I used to say, okay, what is her date and all. They say, no, madam, it was removed. Then I said, why you removed? She is only 18 years. Why you removed? Then this type of answers. Who encourage the food doctors they are doing? I don't know. Who are encouraging them to do that also? I don't know. No, madam, my in-law has done, my mother has done, my husband has done and all. Now also it is prevailing. So confidently I could say that these are the neglected of the neglected, and they are the cursed of the cursed, because they don't. And I have 2 to 3 children with me who are given legal guardianship to me itself. And one boy, he is having more property than I think he is carrying some 20 crore property. He is the only boy child for the parents, and maybe he was born after 17 years of marriage for their parents. He was very cared, but he was highly autistic and highly mental. So all his bad luck is both his parents expired at his 12th year or 13th year. So his relatives played so many tactics. They locked him in one room, and entire property was handed over by the relatives. He doesn't know whether it is this is my property, I need a food and all. He was not given bath also, he was not given a washroom. In the same room he used to do all the things, potty and all. Then the surrounding people complained to the district collector that that boy is beaten every day, he's crying, he's shouting and all. But then the doctors, when the collector entered into the house, he was 28 kilos weight. He was 36-year-old one, 28 kilos weight. He's like a AIDS patient and all. He was not given food. He was complete skin disease and all. He was. Then the collector took over the property and brought the boy and given to us. This sort of thing will not happen for a blind boy or a disabled boy, because he will manage it in a more nice way. Maybe if he is intelligent enough, if he is not associated with the mental disability also. So I can confidently say that out of this, these are the deprived of the deprived. You have any challenges on this? Anagha? Anagha, you have any challenges on this? Hello?
Hello, Anagha?
Is she clear or have any challenges?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Out of my experience, we work in the field, isn't it? You work in the universities, we work in the field. So I feel that at any stage they were not the deprived of the deprived. I don't find any parent doing birthdays, special days, or new clothes and all the clothes were used clothes of his brother or his relatives, torn clothes. Even if it is buttons are gone also, they were not doing stitching and all. So we have seen in the field, even the officers are also like that. One officer we have, income tax officer. She has a daughter. She rejects to send her to school. She locks her in a room and no, we can't send her. And even she is asking, we repeatedly go and ask that please send her. We'll send her. She is a CP child. Horrible CP. So we thought by physiotherapy and all she can be normal up to some extent, physically normal. At least we'll do that and all. Then she asked her teachers that will you come to my home and train the kid? What all the madam is giving the salary I will give to you. You come to my home and do. I don't want to send her to the school and all. Why we asked her, she told it is stigma that I don't want. No, this madam is having a special child. Every day she will go out and come. I don't want to show her to the society and all. So this is what we have. So I don't know, socialization and some skills we need to go to the school only, isn't it? We can't train all the skills. Though I'm a doctorate, I have to send my child to the school only, because the socialization and all we can't train at home, no. And all the subjects, all the trainings, I can't hire this thing. So the thing is, this sort of out of these experiences, we can confidently say that these are the neglected of the neglected, especially in the scenario of India. When government takes the responsibility in other countries, in UK, my daughter is telling government is only taking, US government is taking the responsibility. As soon as a special child is born, the government clearly takes the child. On 1:1, she is endorsing a special educator, a doctor, a psychologist, a psychologist, and a nurse to that boy. But here in India, everything is done by the parents itself. So maybe it will be a problem. Maybe this is the reason for the attitudinal barriers and all.
Hello, ma'am. This is Anamika.
Hi.
My final question for you is, what are the major changes brought by the foundation in the villages?
Okay. So the first thing is attitude. Attitude changes among the parents that because nowadays because of the pension schemes and all, they all meet together at one place. Maybe the of where they are pension getting and all, some meetings like your Dwakra groups and all they will have. They will tell, okay, I sent my child to there he got some change. You send him. So initiation to send a child first is very important, and that will go by mouth canvassing only. Okay. When they were addicted to send the child to the school, they won't stop. Now they are requesting not to close the school in the summer vacation also. So because they start enjoying the leisure or freedom, because all the time when they see the child, their mind will be blocked actually. They can't do any prospective work, isn't it? I'm not not only talking about the special child, even you have a small kid, a 2-3 year kid at home, your mind will be blocked. Okay, I can't go out today, I have a meeting, today I have a session. So actually I have some grandchildren at home. So when I have a meeting, earlier I used to go. Now, okay, where to keep these kids, where to do, okay, if I come late, who will feed them, they will eat or not, like that. So many troubles will come into my mind. I just skip it off. But now, when I'm addicted for some service, when I can drop the my child and come home, and my leisure also, or my challenges or my works, my priorities also will be addressed, then I feel it more comfortable to do, isn't it? So that's the first thing which we are doing. And the second one is below early intervention. I think you know that below 5 year of is if they were given to us, we can bring them to 80% of normalcy. Physical, I'm not telling mental training. Mental development is not at all proved till now. We can give them training, not development. We were born with some IQ, maybe I with 90, you maybe with 100, you maybe with 120. We were born with some abilities. Hi, Sumitra. Hi. So,
Good morning.
good morning. That's hi. How are you?
Good. All is well. Thank you so much.
Enlightening
us interns. Very nice. Good.
Thank you. Sindhu is doing PhD in University College London in autism.
Wonderful. I'm so
She
happy.
was your intern. I got it.
Yes. So I am so proud the interns actually learn so many things, it's what you take back. If you're open, if your mind is open, if your heart is open, and if you're going to keep your perception open, you will get a lot of insight, lot of learning, which you can take it forward, not just professionally, but also personally in your life. Wonderful, very proud. Please convey my very best wishes to her. Wonderful. And I hope all of you really got what you were asking for. It's important, not just, in fact, she has gone one step forward to try and provide the residential care. Am I correct? Yeah. So this is, in fact, my visit to Vizag is pending.
Yeah, sure.
So it is something that is a concern for all parents of children with special needs. What after us? And I think it is very beautifully defined in the work that Dr. Usha has been doing continuously, and she has taken that step forward. She has tried to take up the responsibility and the onus on herself to try and provide that solution for parents who always wonder what will happen to our children after us. So hearty congratulations and very best wishes from all of us, from the entire Dore Foundation team, and may you always succeed and be doing great work. And as a token of our appreciation and gratitude, this certificate comes to you. Thank you very much for always inspiring everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You share my number to them. What all you need, you just can contact. You can just WhatsApp me. I can there.
Right. Anagha, if you can just come up on the screen so that we can have a screenshot of everyone. Yes, wonderful. Anamika, yeah. One more. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you. All the best for your future. Please keep do with your mind. Okay, do with your mind. Not it's a profession. It is not a profession. It is a passion. Okay, do like that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, dears. Thank you.